today I am out here in the middle of the woods, and I'm out here in the middle of the woods because today I'm going to be doing a survival fishing challenge. And basically what that means is that I come out here in the woods with only my knife and I try to catch a fish or two, I don't know how many, with only things that I can find out here, which may mean using like vines and all kinds of stuff or whatever I can find. I'm thinking that I'll probably make a hook out of wood, use a stick for a pole, and like some kind of plant for line, but I don't really know. There is a pond right down there, about 15 minutes of a walk, and yeah, I'll see y'all whenever I get there, and I'll start making my fishing pole. Alright guys, so the pond that I'm going to be fishing is right down there, but I just stopped in this little woody area here to harvest some supplies to make my pole. And I've just got my eyes on, I just got my eyes on this piece right here. It goes a ways up there, and I want my pole to be reasonably long, like at least 4 feet, because most of the distance that I want to be able to like cast, since it probably won't have that much line, is mostly from the pole. So a longer pole the better. So I'm gonna harvest this one down, and I like it because it's alive, so it'll be nice and flexible, and it won't just snap if I like break it like this one, like that. So yeah, I'm gonna harvest this down real quick. Just gonna chop off all these little bits that I can reach, and then I'm gonna start cut. Alright guys, so I've just harvested this stick here and cleaned it up, got all of the little points off. It's about 5.5 feet maybe, I don't know. And it's thick and strong here, and it tapers off here, and it's fairly flexible. Oh, I just cracked it, but yeah, it'll work for the little fish that I'm catching. Green sunfish and bluegill and little bass live in that pond, so I'll probably catch mostly them. And yeah, now I'm gonna just walk around and see if I can find anything that looks suitable for line. This should be the hardest part, I think. So I've been looking all around this patch of woods here for anything that I can find to use for line, and I've just been like picking up random stuff like this and like twisting it together and seeing if it is strong enough. And sorry if I'm doing a lot of this, there's tons of bugs out here today, but my most successful thing so far to use is actually braiding little pine needles together. I mean, I'm not like very good at braiding, but I mean, I sort of know how. See if I can get it to focus. Okay, good enough, but yeah, that's the most successful thing I've found so far, except for I don't want to use this because once I like braided it a little bit, I can just tell it's just too thick, just like too much. The fish just won't bite it. Not to mention if I like tie a knot, it'll just break. So that's not very good, but it's all I could think of until I found, just looking all over the place, I found camouflage by this tree here. Down here there's like a patch of like vines that grow on the ground. You probably can't see it, but yeah, there's just tons of things like this. There's like a bunch of little vines and stuff, and well, they're pretty thin, but they're also pretty strong. So I'm thinking if I just take all the leaves off of these, maybe make them a little bit thinner with my knife, and then like tie a few together to make them a little bit longer, it should be pretty suitable for line. So that's the best thing I've found so far. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try and use it. Just getting all these leaves off. there's a pretty good piece right there, and I think that the fish would like this. So yeah, I'm gonna get all the leaves off of these, maybe tie one or two together and put it on the rod. I'm just gonna do 2 overhand knots. Don't break, don't break. Okay, boom, that's pretty strong. It isn't going anywhere. And break it. Yeah, see, it's not like horrible. It might be a little bit too dead, but I'm gonna try it. See, I think it's more woody and less green, and I'm looking for a pretty small hook, so I think maybe this section right here. Oh, I broke half of it, but yeah, about right there. And even though that, oh, we can't see it, but right there, and even though that can just break easily, it doesn't matter because I'm just going to be having this in the water and the fish are just going to swallow it. Like, I mean, I'm going to cut it down to like about that so these smaller green sunfish can eat it. But green sunfish have pretty big mouths, so should work out pretty good. So now I'm just going to cut that, or maybe just from here, just sharpen that end, cut it, sharpen that end, and then, yeah, see what it looks like. So I'll get back to y'all whenever I have the finished product. I might have to start off with a new stick though. We'll see how this works. Okay, so I've been working on trying to make a hook for like probably 25 to 30 minutes now. And well, I've been working so long is because that tree, the stick that I pulled off of that tree over there, that I said, I just heard a super weird noise. Okay, anyways, I don't know what that was, but I was saying I've been working so long is because, or the reason I've been working so long is because the stick that I pulled off of the tree over there that I said, so many bugs, that I said that I might have to replace turned out to be like the perfect stick, and I had sharpened it down to like a perfect little hook, and then of course I dropped it in the leaves, and I had to get a new one, and the second one that I used like halfway through, it broke, and then the same thing happened to another one, and I finally got this one right here, which is a harder piece. It's a harder wood than those other ones that I was using, and I've been working so long and I can't seem to really sharpen this anymore because it's already gotten so short, so I'm just gonna leave it at this. It's nowhere near as good as the other one that I made, but basically, oops, it's just, and you can't really tell because I have a horrible camera on this, but it's basically like a little, like maybe barely a centimeter long, like little hook thing, and it's sharpened a little bit on both ends, not much on this end right here because I just gave up. But I'm gonna tie the line in about right there or in the middle. Alright guys, so I'm gonna have to be really quiet because there are literally houses like right over the fence, like maybe like 50 yards or so, and I don't want to get caught on this guy's land. Like as you can see, I mean it's like pretty massive. I'm not like harming anything, but I just feel guilty. As you can see, there are like cows way over there grazing, and then his like barn is way over there. And I don't know if you can see it, but like, I'm doing it again. Okay, that like white like pipe thing over there, it may look like a tree to you, but it's like a white PVC pipe. I was just to the left of that, like I was way down there, and then I hiked all the way around and all the way to right there, and then just climbed over, and now I'm just at this rock here. Alright, so I've got a nice little night crawler that I found right there, or maybe it's just an earthworm, I don't really care. But now I've got, honey, be quiet, she's so loud. Got the primitive pole here, and the hook and the line, and I'm just gonna thread this thing on, see if I can catch a fish. look at this tiny little green sunfish. That was completely, what's the word I'm looking for? Unexpected. My hook had broken whenever I tried to pull in another one of these tiny ones, and so I just pulled that off and then just tied on a bit of a worm, and then I was just hoping that one of them would just clamp down on it with their teeth and I'd pull them up really fast. And that's exactly what happened with this little guy. And I'm getting horrible luck, and it's already getting pretty dark. As you can see the sky, there could be some rain coming. But yeah, I think I'm gonna put this guy out of his misery, and then maybe catch a few more, and maybe just get out of here and go and cook this guy. Alright, there's one. Okay, now I've cleared out this spot here, away from the leaves, to build the fire. And basically all I'm going to do is get cotton balls by like this, dip them in there, get a lot of that petroleum jelly, Vaseline on them, like that, pretty easy. And just get my lighter. Okay, that's good enough. Get my pile of little sticks here. Just drop it on there about like that. And then now, others will just catch. Maybe add a few more of these. Yeah. See y'all whenever I'm have the fire a little bit bigger and I'm cooking the green sunfish. Okay, so now I have a decent little fire going, and I'm just gonna get the stick that I sharpened on both ends, stab it into the ground about maybe about there. Wait, first gotta shove this little green sunfish. Basically just chopped his head off and then gutted him. Stick them on to my little stick here. Doesn't really matter how, just like that. Stick right up there. About there, I'd say would be good. So, alright, so I've just put out the fire, and I have the little tiny fish here. It's been cooking for maybe like 5 minutes. It doesn't take too long because it's so small, but I know it's cooked because the tips of it are black, so I'm gonna see how it tastes real quick. Oh yeah, it's cooked. Okay, little tiny piece. Doesn't really have a taste, but yeah, not much fish, but I caught a fish on the primitive rod and cooked him and everything. And it doesn't really matter how I cooked it, even though I'm not like using any primitive stuff to cook it, because that part doesn't matter, it's just the fishing stuff. So yeah, it's getting pretty late, so I'm gonna head up to my house and see you on the next video.